Oh yeah. How you guys doing? Are you ready for this? Did you see that? Did you see that? That scam dump. Guys, they scammed you out of your long positions. That's what we're gonna talk today about. They scammed you out of your long position. Look at it. Right now we have a 4-hourly close back above moving averages. Look at that wick down there. Back down to the support level over here. See, same support level. Guys, they scammed you. They literally scammed you out of a long position. Let me do a poll to just see how many got scammed over here. Did you get scammed? Yeah. Sad face. Diamond hands. Let's see, guys. Let's see who got scammed and who didn't get scammed. How you doing, guys? Welcome to late evening stream on Bitcoin, altcoins, everything else. And as you can see right now, today we're gonna go talk about scams, guys. We're gonna talk about scams. Now, whether this is actually gonna go down or not, we're gonna check that out. Batch is in the chat. Batch, how you doing, man? What's up? Batch watches. Guys, when you get rich, if you need some watch, that's the guy. Batch watches. Check him out. Guys, today we're gonna talk about scams. All kinds of scams. Scams. This is a scam. That's a scam. Everything is a scam. They always want your money. You gotta remember that. That's why when I talk about Fibonacci's, Elliott waves, emotional moving averages, volume profile, all of this crap, you gotta understand, they just want to take your money. Logarithmic scale, they want to take your money. It's all a scam, guys. It's all a scam. They always try to fud you, to get you out of your positions, to tell you that, you know, this is it. The thing that you bought is not good. They always want to do that. That's why I say, when you buy something, don't listen to me. Don't listen to some other YouTuber or some Twitter guy and buy that thing because they say something is good. Because at the end of the day, if the FUD hits, the only way you're not gonna sell, if you have your own conviction about the thing and you can actually keep holding it. Because if you believe in something so strongly, like, you know, Bitcoin maxis, they're not selling, regardless of whether Bitcoin goes down to 20k, 15k, 5k, they're not selling because they know in the long run they win. So, but of course, if you listen to some other guy on YouTube or Twitter or anywhere else, and he tells you this thing, man, this is so good, and then the FUD hits, I'm gonna tell you right now, man, you're gonna be so quick hitting that, you know, Twitter channel, X channel, or YouTube channel, trying to figure out what he thinks about. Did he sell? You know, is it real FUD or not? You know, you're gonna always go back to that point, you know, to that guy, to look for a reassurance that the thing that you are holding is good. So the best thing to do to not get scammed and FUD'd out of the market is to buy something that you believe in, regardless of what it is. Guys, the retail is not here yet. Even if you dump towards downside, the retail is not here yet. This is not the top. Don't try to play some kind of, you know, professional trader. I'm gonna sell 53, buy below 50k, make an extra 10% on my portfolio, whatever, right? Don't be that guy. Hodl. Ah, yes, watches all I do these days. In my picture, I am wearing a $1 million watch, Jacob & Co. Bugatti. Not mine though. I do journalism in watches, writing in a podcast. And of course, crypto. Guys, there you go. When we get rich, Batch watches is where we go to get our, you know, diamonds. Guys, check out his, I think he has some nice watches on his channel, so do check him out, guys. Do check him out. Batch watches. We got everybody. We got a guy making music. We got a guy selling watches. You know, we got a guy, you know, doing nice lines on the chart. We got everybody. We got everybody. So, guys, today we're talking about scams. By the way, if the music is too if the music is too loud, you tell me that, right? You're gonna tell me if the music is too loud, because I don't, you know, it should be some kind of background music, but it should not be too loud. Now, you thought you're gonna get Bitcoin below 50k. I gotta laugh, man. I gotta laugh. So let's talk about scams, guys. Let's talk about scams. So over here, I'm not saying that this is a scam, but you know, I was looking today on Ivan on Tech. Let me find that, Ivan on Tech. And I thought it was very, very interesting. So in today's video, it was actually a very short video today. Not this guy. Where is it? Let me see. Videos over here, 5 days ago. Live 10 hours ago. Yeah, this is the video. Let me find that picture where he shows that thing. Let me see down here. He always has these. Just a second, guys. Just a second. I read the book. Chart moral psychology. Pixel chart, picture moral. Shout out AI macro factors. 2 billion in shorts right now. There we go. So he was talking about, we can actually check the, what's this at? This is at 3 minutes 55. So if you go over here, I'm gonna just show you something, guys. So I was watching Ivan on Tech today, and at 3 minutes 55 seconds, give or take, 3 minutes 55, over here, he started talking about, you know, essentially there are around 2 billion in short positions that get liquidated in the 53k range. So I saw this today and I was like, yeah, we're going to 53k to liquidate us, you know, liquidity, whatever, right? But as soon as we hit 53k, everybody starts, I can hear it now, music good. Nice, very nice, thanks, man. Thanks. But as soon as I saw this, I was like, you know what? We are going to 53k and everybody's gonna short, right? And you know, we hit 53k, you know, and they got, you know, wrecked like you know what. They got wrecked like you know what. You can see up here, he also, you know, looks at the liquidity levels, right? Where the liquidity is. At 53, there was definitely a lot of, you know, 2 billion in short positions. They needed to get wrecked. Now again, this is a scam, guys. This is a scam, and I'm gonna tell you why. It's not necessarily a scam in that way, and you know, these levels are important when you're looking, you know, where to pick up liquidity. But when you're in bull market and you're looking for some kind of shortest liquidity above you, that's not actually not a good thing, right? That's not a good thing, because it's not gonna drop, at least not the way I see it, right? At least not the way I see it. So he was looking at these levels over here, and what I want to tell you is that you should not be looking at these levels. I think this is a scam as well. So over here at 53k levels, over here at 53k levels, there were a lot of short positions. You can see up here we came to that level almost on the dollar, I think. 52,985. Maybe we didn't get them out just yet. Maybe we need to go a little bit higher than that. But you know, at 52,985, a lot of positions came in. A lot of shorting has been happening right over here because we went up, picked up that liquidity. You can see up here above these levels over here towards the upside. Technically, we should have gone above this level over here as well. Yeah, we did that. 52.8, and then we picked up the liquidity, and then a lot of people piled in, started shorting these levels. And this is very normal, and everything, you know, plays out very nicely. You can see up here we went all the way down to 50.7 levels over here. Again, in our liquidity box, our liquidity goes something like this over here. That's the liquidity. Again, we went down into the liquidity box, picked up liquidity on the downside as well, and right now we are again going towards upside. If you remember from Bitcoin Daily earlier today, we are talking about that, you know, even though over here it does look like it might actually drop towards downside, even if it drops down all the way down to, you know, into the liquidity box again, which it can do, and it did do that, you know, the main projection up here for us, at least for me, is still towards upside, towards 60k. I don't see anything wrong with the chart, and it really does matter for me, you know, if it goes towards downside, at least not on my, you know, hodling positions. Trading positions are, you know, a lot uglier, and you should not listen to me for that. But hodling positions, even if it goes down, like I keep telling you, everybody wants to buy cheap Bitcoin, guys. Everybody wants to buy cheap Bitcoin. So, you know, second time coming back down to 50.7k, they are scooping it up. There was so much fear, so much, you know, FUD right now. Yeah, it's finally going back down below 40k. Let me check out if Crypto Savvy posted a video. Crypto Savvy, because that guy always posts a video when he, you know, Bitcoin is going. Yeah, 3 hours ago, market crash coming. What will it mean for me? So 3 hours ago, this is funny. So 3 hours ago, Crypto Savvy, of course, because he's a bear, post a video, market crash coming. What will it mean? You know, 3 hours ago, you can see out here. So as soon as it goes a little bit down, he's all over that. Yeah, we're going down. Let me see if he posted any kind of line towards downside. Of course, you know, no, this is silver up here. This is Bitcoin up here. See up here, you know, his B wave, whatever the B wave is. Right now, we're going to see very down to, you know, 1,600 levels or whatever this is. 3K levels down here to previous lows. So, you know, you cannot take this guy seriously, right? But as you see, as soon as we start going down even a little bit, you know, bears are all over the place, starting telling you that, you know, it's gonna go down, it's gonna go down. Now, can it go down? Definitely it can go down. Nothing is set in stone. But again, we that do charts, we see that, you know, there is nothing wrong with the price. At least the guys that know what they're doing, right? So nothing is wrong with the price. This can pull back, but any kind of pullback is by the dip opportunity that actually goes towards upside again, right? And a lot of people are still out of the market. I gotta tell you that, guys. A lot of people are out of the market. They are still on the sidelines. They don't know what they are doing. They don't know what they are doing, and you know, every single pump they actually missed, right? Every single pump over here. Let me just go and turn off this a little bit over here on side. And every single pump they missed, and they're still missing the pumps. You can see down here, once it started going towards upside, they missed this pump, they missed this pump, they missed this pump, this big huge thing over here they missed. Over here they thought it's gonna go down because, you know, 50k, you know, 42k level up here, it went all the way up to 50k, it's gonna go down. And what happened right now? We are back, you know, right now sitting at 52k, and they're still missing the, they're still missing, missing out because, you know, these guys are telling them that it's gonna go down. Now, I don't want to be the guy that's not gonna tell you it's not gonna go down. It can go down. We've seen, you know, big drops, 30-40% in any kind of bull market. Unfortunately, you know, sorry about that. Unfortunately, nothing right now is telling me yet that it's gonna dump towards downside. Now, the day is not over. I might be a little bit overly bullish. This might, you know, just pick it up here, you know, consolidate and again go towards downside below the support level. I'm gonna be honest, guys. This can still happen because, again, on the daily time frame up here, we are still haven't closed above these high levels towards upside. I'm gonna show you over here right now. So you can see down here, there was a support level, there is support level on daily up there, and there is a resistance level up there on the line. Let me just do this on the default line up here. So as you can see up here, these two lines up here, let me just remove this line as well. So this is where we are right now. We are in a trend over here, sideways trend, that right now we are not going below the support levels and we are not going above established daily resistance levels just yet. So this can, technically speaking, still pull back towards downside. Now I would assume that if it does pull back towards downside, these are buying opportunities still. The way I see it, everything is buying opportunity until retail gets here. Once retail gets here, it's kind of, you know, you never know what's gonna happen. And you know, when retail gets here, we're gonna be talking about, you know, what can we expect next. But right now, you know, as long as it's in the range, you know, there is actually no problem with the price. And you can look at it on the small time frames up here as well. There was trend line over here. You can see up here we closed above the trend line. We pumped up here above that. You can see 10-20 moving average, how nicely we are. You can see, let's go to another chart over here because I don't want to clean my lines over here. You can see that, you know, we had a bearish engulfing candle. Right now we picked up back above the moving averages. So if this candle right now continues up here above the resistance levels up here at the top, you can see this very nice resistance level up here. Maybe, you know, put all the way up there. There we go. So you can see this very nice resistance level up here. If you see the daily candle, this candle over here, this is actually a 4-hourly candle. If you see this start pumping towards the upside, and at the same time this daily resistance level up here gets broken as well. Both of these levels gets broken as well. Do you know how bullish we are? Do you know how extremely bullish we are? 60k, guys, and 60k is only the first level. Now 52.5 was the first, you know, resistance level after the 50k, but right now I'm looking at 58.7. I'm looking at the blue box up here, 58.7 and 61.2 level, this blue box up here towards the upside over here. That's what I'm looking for. So over here or over there. Now, this isn't the end, guys. That you gotta understand. Just because, you know, there is a resistance level does not mean it's gonna go down back again. Resistance levels are there to be broken. In bull market, everything gets broken towards the upside. My theory right now, and do you want to hear a crazy theory, guys? I'm going to show you a crazy theory. And it's going to be so majestic, it's insane. Let's just clean this up here. So as you know, we have this very nice channel up here that we've been following for a while, and right now we are back inside the channel, right? So if this, you know, stuff, and over here we have our resistance level, that's 58.8. this is on Bybit, so it's a little bit different than 61.3. That's the blue box that you just saw, right? So this blue box up here at the top, that is the resistance level. But here is my take on it, right? It is only the first level of resistance. And if you look over here, for example, on Ethereum, I mean, these blue boxes gets broken. It will get broken. But, you know, if you look at it on daily time frame over here, you'll see up here, you know, came to the blue box, pulled back. Right now it came trying to get above the blue box. It's above the blue box and just continues towards upside. So eventually the blue box will get broken, right? Eventually the blue box will get broken. But guys, you gotta see this crazy theory, right? What if there is no pullback up here? What if we break the 60k up here and then pull back, right? And I'm gonna tell you right now this theory goes, you know, what's gonna happen here at the top, right? Because once we are above you know, the all-time high up here, and that's gonna be above you know, 69k. Once we are above 69k, it's pretty much retail is gonna start forming, because they're always looking for these, you know, high levels up here. When Bitcoin goes above, you know, 70k, they're gonna be like, oh my god, Bitcoin is not dead yet, and they're gonna be like, you know, let's buy, you know. But I don't believe it's gonna go above 100k, although a lot of people are gonna be saying it's gonna go above 100k. The way we look at the chart right now, it's you know, it might be, you know, 80, 90k, give or take, something like that, right? Between 90k, 95k, give or take up here, right? We don't know actually when the top is going to be, but this line up here is very, very important, right? It might overshoot it, but we also have targets at I think at 120k and 155k for some reason, but you know, we are not quite there yet. The first target is very, very important, but this is what I think might happen. This is what I think might happen. I don't think we're gonna stop. I don't think we're gonna stop over here at the blue box, okay? I think we might actually break the blue box, and then at something, when we hit something like, you know, 69k level, then we pull back a little bit, maybe towards the blue box. Maybe then you get to buy, you know, these 60 levels. But I really don't see how we're gonna pull back over here and then you're gonna buy. I mean, technically you can pull back over here and retest the support level over here on this line. Technically you can do that, but right now the price is just, you know, so damn bullish that right now if this continues towards upside up here, I think it just might break all the way up here to something like, you know, 69k and then pull back towards downside. That's the only pullback that I see right now, you know, because this pullback, you know, it's just not that much to pull back, because we've been consolidating for a while right now. You know, that's only 12% move up. But if this, you know, if it goes 30% towards upside, guys, you know, even though I don't want to be the guy that says, oh, before halving, you know, 69k, there is actually probability that we can hit 69k before the halving, guys. There is actually probability that we can hit the 69k before halving. Now the theory goes, how we gonna get it? Because over here, if you look back before, let's go to another chart over here. If you look back before, this was just a single top that pulled back. This was a double. This wasn't actually a double top. It's a double top because you know, very far away. But this was actually a rising wedge top over here. This was actually a rising wedge top that broke towards downside, right? This over here was parabolic move towards upside that broke down. Parabolic move towards upside that broke towards downside, right? And if you go back over here, this over here was a double top over here, but this was a double top with a lower top. So it's a high and lower high over here. What I think we're gonna have now, and this is just a theory again, guys, just a theory, right? What I think we might get right now, first of all, this move up here towards 60k, and then, you know, everybody start noticing Bitcoin. Then you have the pullback and waiting up here, and then you have this explosive move towards 90k. Then that move will be something like, you know, 50% move towards upside, which will, you know, generate a whole bunch of, you know, euphoria and people being ecstatic once we break the 60k level. But at the top over here, I don't think that we are gonna have, you know, just one top. On the other hand, I don't think we're gonna have the you know, pullback up here and then I have a secondary top up here somewhere, or you know, this top over here or something like that. What I think it might happen. We might pull back, and then everybody's gonna be talking about, you know, previous market or market before that. So it's not gonna be parabolic top. It's not gonna be, you know, double top with a lower low. What I think it might actually happen, that we get a double top with a higher low up here and then pull back towards downside. So this is gonna go towards the upside, go again towards the upside over here. Again, in a very short period of time. It's not gonna be this long. It's gonna be a lot short period of time over here, I think. You know, you're gonna pull back, and then we're gonna start going again towards the upside. We're gonna create higher high over here, and then we're gonna pull back, and then everybody over here thinks that it's gonna go again towards upside because it did that previously. You know, we continue dumping down, and that's pretty much the top. Sorry. So right now, you know, the crazy theory is that we might get the double top up here at 90, between 90k and 100k up here towards the upside. At least that's my take on it right now. But this move towards upside, I definitely am looking at 58.6 and 61k level, this box up here, but I am a little bit unsure whether we're gonna just, you know, get rejected over here and go towards upside. We just gonna blast through everything, go to 69, 70k, and then pull back over here into the hovering, and then, you know, go towards upside at some kind of late point. But I'm stupidly bullish, guys. Again, I'm stupidly bullish. Maybe I should not be bullish, but again, the retail is not here, guys. The retail is not here, and we need to wait to see how this plays out. I am gonna tell you tomorrow, because tomorrow we will have the close either above the 52k level or below 51.6k level. So we need a close. If it just continues closing up here, it's just kind of waiting still. It's just kind of waiting still, right? I need Cardano to pump tomorrow. My girlfriend's birthday, going to gift her some ARA. No, you want to give her, you know, when it's very, very cheap. You want to give her a very cheap ARA, because, you know, when it's high, you know, nobody cares. Cheap ARA. So that's what I'm looking for. But guys, we're gonna talk about scams. Scams. Fibonacci is a scam. Elliott waves is a scam. Emotional moving average is a scam. Logarithmic chart is a scam. Volume profile is a scam. There are so many scams in technical analysis. And, you know, when I started doing tech analysis, I was using all of these things. But, you know, I never could figure out how some other guy knows, how some other guy knows that you're gonna hit something on the dollar. And, you know, oftentimes I would watch the chart, and the chart would go something like this over here, right? The chart would go something like this over here towards the upside, and then let me go over here. Clean chart. So the chart would go something like this up here. It suddenly go towards the upside, hit some, you know, imaginary number up here, and suddenly go towards the downside. And all my lines are like over up here or down here, or, you know, the volume profile is over there, down here, you know, Fibonacci is all over the place. But some guy somehow knew that on the dollar right over here, for whatever reason, it's gonna go down from that point. For some reason, this was, you know, the pivot point, you know, and I tried to figure out why is that the case. So I tried using Fibonacci's, I tried using the emotional moving, I tried using this and that, you know, price goes down, which moving average does it hit, you know. And oftentimes when you use the emotional moving averages, it just doesn't hit your moving averages at all. It just doesn't respect those emotional moving averages. And I figured out how to find, you know, on the dollar, how you're gonna feel, you know, how it hits it on the dollar, where the dollar is, how do other people know where the top and bottoms are, right? So I had to figure it out. So the thing that I, you know, my crazy mind figured out is they want you to lose money. So if everybody is using the right things, that means that nobody, you know, they cannot make money. But if you are missing the targets, if you are missing, you know, resistance levels, if you're missing support levels, if you are overshooting your levels or undershooting your levels, if you cannot find an exact point where it's going to reverse, you're going to get faked out, you're going to get scammed, you know, you're going to think it broke some imaginary, you know, resistance level when it actually didn't, right? You're gonna think it's broke support when it actually didn't, right? So, you know, and then you use logarithmic chart and just kind of messes up on your entire chart, and then you think, you know, because you're looking at a logarithmic chart that for whatever reason the line is over here, which is actually a little bit higher, you're still missing targets. So the whole point of all of these scams in technical analysis is to get you to miss the goddamn target. True. I disagree. I think you'll never properly learn to use Fibonacci. They're just ratios for local levels. Well, we can talk whether I learned or not. You know, I've been using them for years until one day I was like, you know what, this is just stupid. So, you know, that's me. You know, you might, you know, if it works for you, I always say, guys, you know, Elliott waves work for you, use it. Fibonacci work for you, use it. You know, emotional moving average work for you, use it. Logarithmic scale works for you, use it. But be honest with yourself, man. Does it really work? Can you figure out on the dollar, and I mean on the dollar, where the price will reverse? No, you can't. You might be lucky a couple of times, but you can't. That's it. So that's the scam in technical analysis. Now there are other kinds of scams, right? One of the scams, at least the way I see it, you might disagree on me on this. I mean, it's fine to disagree on everything. I really don't, you know, you got you, I got me, you know, we got each other. You know, you got your thing, I got my thing. Can I show this? Is there anything that, you know, it's no, it's fine. Nobody knows what it is. Okay, so look this over here. This is somebody posted in the chat today, and they are showing this level down here. This is liquidation leverage 6.14 billion, price 34k. Right, just like we saw right now, like Ivan was posting the chart that at 53k there is liquidation of 2 billion on shorts, and that gets hits, right? But over here there is a whole bunch of liquidation at 34k level, and that is true. That is very true, guys. If you look down even lower over here, something like 26, 27k levels, there is again probably, you know, a couple of billion liquidations level down there as well. You know, guys, you gotta understand that these levels is scam. You know you're my one and only Sasha. Anecdotes, man. It's okay, man. It's okay. We can agree to disagree. Guys, there is always a whole right here below 38k level. This is a very pivotal point. Down here there's a whole bunch of liquidity to get picked up. Down below these low levels over here, below this wick down here, whole bunch of liquidity get picked up. Right below over here in this box, all of these are liquidity levels, guys. All of these are levels where there is a whole bunch of, you know, long position that are putting their stop losses. It's not gonna go back there, and some points they, you know, sometimes they do get hit, other boxes do not get hit. So just because you have liquidity somewhere does not mean the price is gonna go there. Price goes maybe very close. If you got some kind of liquidity over here or here, and maybe they can actually hit that, they're gonna try to pick that up, and if there is below, they're gonna maybe try to hit that as well, but that does not mean that they are gonna do it. It's not easy to manipulate price down or up. They are trying right now. They tried really hard to pick up the liquidity below this previous level over here, because over here we created 55.7, very nice, 55.6, very nice, you know, a level over here this week or downside. So a lot of people went long, you know, calculated where their liquidity is gonna be. We are not gonna hit that level again. We came very close to that level, and these are right now not getting hit just yet. It is very hard to push down when you are in bull market. That's what I'm trying to say. In the bull market, it's really hard to push the price down. Doesn't matter how much you manipulate, because you gotta know, even the guys that are manipulating the price, they cannot just do whatever they want. They can manipulate it in certain ranges. They can manipulate in certain ranges, and they can manipulate it a lot easier towards the upside than towards the downside in the bull markets, and they can manipulate it a lot easier towards the downside and towards the upside in the bear markets, right? But they cannot push it just down, you know, for whatever reason down to, you know, 34k level, right? I mean, look at the box up here, this 34k level, down here, you know, especially up here below, over here, below 34k level over here. Whole bunch of liquidity can be, but it's not easy to push it back down there again. So people would often look at these charts, these liquidity charts, and have some kind of hope here, because they do not understand where the lines are, the bullish trend, bearish trend, stuff like that. So they're looking for something outside of the lines, outside of the, you know, basic TA, to figure out where the price is gonna pull back. But I would say that, you know, looking at both these kind of stuff, like liquidity zones, a lot lower or higher than the prices actually is, it's really hard to go there. Can it go there? Yes. Will it go there? Not necessarily. Not necessarily. That's all I'm trying to say. And I think that's also one of the scams that, because I see a lot of these images getting posted. What's up? How you doing, man? I see a lot of these images posted on X, like, okay, there's liquidity over here, we're gonna go there and pick that up, you know, there is over here is on for bears there, you know, for bears that a lot of shorts can get wrecked. I mean, everybody shorting right now gets wrecked, right? So it's easy to push it up and get wrecked, but it's not easy to push it down and get, you know, get these guys wrecked, right? It's not easy to push it down over here and get everybody in, you know, below 38k wrecked. You can push it down, but not that much, not that much. That's all I'm saying. There was another scam that I see, and since we are on the topic of scams, you know, we're talking about, you know, how they are scam dumping, and the reason it's scam dump because it just picked up right back up there again. When we are topic on scams, there was actually a guy posted on X today. Let me find the tweet over here. So this is the tweet. Now we won't read the entire tweet, but I'm gonna tell you the jinx of it. So this is the tweet. This is posted by a guy called Zach XBT for whatever. And he says, an investigation into how the influencer Crypto Rover ghosted a project and he was paid to promote misleading followers about his trading positions and also his shield pump and dump meme coins. So this is actually very nice to read. I'm gonna post it in chat so you can read it by yourself. But basically, Crypto Rover, I don't know if you know the guy, 120k subs on YouTube, 670 followers on X, is basically taking payment to shield whatever project in return for money and a percentage of something. Now this is not very unusual, but it is a scam. So, you know, big YouTubers can actually take money to promote a project or this or that, but they should be open about it, right? They should be open and transparent about, you know, I got money, I got the allocation, you know, this is what I think about project. Give some, you know, sincere, you know, things. But most don't do that. Most take money, talk about project, and you will see what he writes, because over here you will actually, you can actually read his messages from the company. I pump projects from 500,000 to 100 million easy, but for 50k monthly is too far too low, man. I pump projects from 500,000 to 10 million easy, right? So you can read his text from this guy and you know, everything that's been happening. But you know, this isn't very, you know, this is very specific to Crypto Rover. It is all you know, all YouTubers, regardless. You saw that I play Civilization, but regardless of where is it? Regardless of size of the YouTuber, you know, they all get messages to promote this and that. Today I actually got another message, and I'm going to show you that over here. Where is the message over here? Copy that. So let me show you over here. So I got another message up here. This is from Veritas. Hello, I saw you made a video about Ethereum Classic about a week ago. I want to know if you could do a review of projects that are on chain currently building its infrastructure. And I just told him right away, I'm not the guy for that. I don't analyze coin, I just analyze the charts. And it is true. Like, what do I have to talk about, you know, about fundamentals, about this coin, that coin, you know? You know, I'm not his guy. I'm not his guy, right? On the other hand, everybody gets these kind of messages on X. If you have any kind of YouTube, even with a couple of, you know, 1,000 subscribers, you will get messages, hey, can you promote my coin? Can you promote this? Can you promote that? You will get allocation and stuff like that. Now, the scammy part is when they don't tell you about it, right? I do, you know, a lot of altcoin videos, but, you know, if I do altcoin video, you know, ApeCoin, I'm going to tell you, I got a whole I have a big bag of apes, so, you know, I'm a little bit based towards upside than towards downside, but they're kind of not honest about that. So that's also the types of scam that you can see in there's also types of scam that you can actually see in crypto, and they're all over the place. They're all over the place, guys. The message here is they're always trying to get your money, regardless of how they do it. Whether they are, you know, pumping a coin, whether they are getting you to use the wrong kind of things, whether they are trying to shill you some stuff that's, you know, they're just gonna dump on you, rug pull you, and stuff like that. It's really hard to be in this kind of market and not understand these things. This is like 101 crypto. Everybody wants your money. Nobody's there to, you know, nobody's there. Let me show you. By the way, guys, we made a new public channel. Join Telegram public channel. So I made a Telegram public channel over here, t.me fans club. You're welcome to join the Telegram public channel. It's open for everybody. It's gonna get very filled up as soon as we get into the, you know, once the retail is here. But I made some rules, and when it comes to those rules, you know, I thought it was important to say to people once they get in, because a lot of new people are gonna be coming in. And these are the rules in the channel. First of all, the rules are, you know, don't spam, don't do this, don't do that. But words of advice, I posted it right below it. Do not click on links you do not know what they are. In Telegram channel, Discord channel, somebody posts a link. Do not click on that link. If it's a Uniswap link, go to uniswap.com or whatever the site is. Go directly to, you know, through your own, you know, bookmarks or whatever, and do it from there. Do not click on links from other people. Especially if they ask you to, you know, connect your wallet. And we come to number 2. Do not connect your DEX wallet to any site that you do not know what it is, or connect after clicking a link from the chat. So oftentimes they will post, you know, yeah, there is an airdrop, or you gotta, you know, switch your tokens from version 1 to version 2, click this link and, you know, connect your wallet and blah blah blah. Do not click links and connect wallets. Go directly to that site and then click link on that, and then, you know, check if you can do that there, if it's not, you know, a very obvious scam, right? Nobody wants to help you, and this is very true. People in chat will send you a message offering help for whatever you need help with. In 99% of cases, these people will try to scam you. You do not connect your wallets to any link they provide. Communities all around the place, Pepe community, Bonk, you know, these are huge communities, thousands and thousands of people in the chat. And oftentimes you will write something like, oh my god, how do I, you know, connect my wallet to this, you know, how do I do this and that? You will get messages from scammer, right? Hey man, what you need help? I can help you with that. And they will be, I cannot, and he will ask you like, what kind of, you know, wallet do you use? And, you know, you can use, here's the link, you know, just go right there and, you know, do that, you know, and you'll be like, oh, thanks, man. Yeah, no worries. I'm glad to help. So you click the link, something that looks like uniswap.com or whatever, but it's actually uniswapx.com. So you missed that one letter. You go there, you connect your wallet, bam, you scammed. Everybody wants to scam you guys. Do not trust that somebody in the Telegram chat is going to come out and, you know, help you for whatever reason. That's why we have a private group, right? You gotta pay to be in the private group. Why? Because then we can, that's the only way, at least as much as we can, to make sure that, you know, people paying, you know, are not gonna try to scam you. Right? Do not download any files. That should be very obvious from Telegram chats, especially from crypto groups and stuff. Do not download anything. You can watch, you know, videos and GIFs, but do not download stuff. Remember that people always have themselves and their interests first, and this is very true. Nobody's there to, you know, try to help you to get rich, right? I'm hero of my self-interest, right? I'm making YouTube videos and I'm doing that by helping you, but my interest in growing my channel, my interest in pumping my bags, not pumping my gas, I don't chill that much, right? But, you know, I do have interest in making videos, right? But it also aligns with my values, which are, you know, being honest, telling you what I think and stuff like that. It makes it easier for me, right? To not scam you, right? But people always have their self-interest first. So when you see somebody, you know, shilling some coin in a Telegram chat, they're not trying to get you rich. They're trying to get themselves rich. And if you join, or you know, as an exit liquidity to their coin, or, you know, part of the community, you're gonna pump their bags, right? So they always have their self-interest first. Number 6, be very cautious about who you trust. That's very important. And the one who yells the most in chat is oftentimes the one who is wrong. And this is very, very important. We have had people here in on YouTube, you know, coming in. They're yelling all the time like they know it's going down to 10K, it's going down to 100K, whatever. They are very obnoxiously loud all the time. They're 100% right. And 99.999% they are always wrong. The most wrong. Number 8, nobody got poor by taking profits, so, you know. But it's very important. Now, there are, again, a whole bunch of scams in crypto. From one side to the other side, they always want your money. When you have dumps, as you see, people are starting flooding, Bitcoin is going below 50K, Bitcoin is going below 40K. You know, you can get it below 30K. We hit some kind of high, we are very high, it's gonna go down. So my, you know, advice to you, buy something that you believe in, wait for the retail to get here, and then sell to retail. Do not sell right now to, you know, not financial advice, but do not, yeah, I wouldn't sell right now to, you know, ETF bag holders. I wouldn't sell right now to Wall Street, because right now Wall Street is buying. And when retail gets here, that's their exit liquidity. Because imagine if you buy something, you know, If you buy a couple of billion of something, you need, and that goes, 10x towards the upside. Right now you need, 20 billion of new money to cash out. That is what we call exit liquidity. And that exit liquidity comes with retail. Retail is not here yet, so the big guys, the billion-dollar guys, they cannot cash out. Even if they try to cash out now, we are not selling to them, so they cannot cash out. So the only way they can cash out is if we get to that exit liquidity point where retail and mainstream and the big money gets into crypto. That's how they can get cash out. Guys, there are scams all over the place. Do not get scammed. There we go. Bitcoin looks good. Breaking right now 0.722. You see up here it's breaking the level of resistance up here towards the upside. It's still not closed yet. This is still, daily candle. It's still gonna take a little bit while, but it's bouncing a little bit up here. I mean, it's not doing anything. So here's my suggestions. Number one, join our community, TF Fans Club community. You get a green name in the chat. And you get, emojis. You get to join our Telegram group. It's a nice place to be. There are a lot of experienced guys. I've been here through entire bear market and previous bull market. So they, know what they're talking about. Join our TFN Club. Number two, subscribe, hit the like button and notifications on, because tomorrow morning, Bitcoin Daily, and we'll be talking about these lines, resistance, support. Is it gonna dump? Is it not gonna dump? Are we pumping or not pumping? That is my best advice that I can give you right now. Join TFN's Club, subscribe, make sure you're here tomorrow morning and getting into, you get to be cool like us. Yeah, exactly. You get to talk with me in chat, ask me questions, ask me to look at it, altcoins and stuff like that. Guys, that's the only thing I actually want to talk about. I mean, not much is actually happening with, there was one thing over here. Now, again, I got a whole big bag of ape, so I'm biased towards upside. But somebody posted right now on X. Let me see if I can actually find that. X.com. ApeCoin Metaverse. Something like that. I think somebody posted that right now. Nah. I don't know. Somebody posted some, first view of Ape Metaverse, but I don't know if that was, doesn't matter. I don't want to shield the coin too much. It's up 5% right now, but it's just bouncing. If you look at altcoins, look here, man. ApeCoin dumped big time down here to 1.7 on the support level. Right now it's going again. Right? Cardano fell down here, holding the God damn, can you just draw the nice line up here? Fell down to support and right now bouncing again. Still not technically out of it, but we can go to the daily time frame. Daily time frame looks nice. Look at this, man. Look at this. Where do you see the trend being broken over here? Nowhere. Trend is still intact. Everything is intact, guys. Everything is intact. Look, this is still green up here. Anchor still pumping towards the upside. IVX pull back. Sure, it pulled back. It hit this resistance level up here. Pulling back up here towards the outside. Still holding the 20 moving average. Altcoins are doing fine, guys. Even with these, 5 to 10% dumps, altcoins are doing fine. Altcoins doing fine. Now, again, I do not know for 100% sure. I'm never 100% sure. I'm always doubting myself. But I am extremely bullish right now more towards the upside than towards the downside. It could happen that we go down, but I think still that probability is towards the upside. If you don't believe me, Crypto Savvy just made a video 3 hours ago. You are welcome to check his video out and see if you believe him. Guys, thank you for stopping by. You know what to do with the links that I posted. I'll see you around, guys. I'll see you around. Thank you for watching. It was nice. Join the TF Fans Club, guys. You gotta be cool like us. Bye bye. Where's my outro?